Welcome to Circle Time today. Our letter for today is the letter G. G looks like this. There's the big uppercase G and a lowercase g. So let's try to write the letter G, okay? We're going to start with the uppercase G. Uppercase G looks a lot like letter C, or at least to begin with. What you're going to do is make a C and then keep going, and then open the gate. That's what I always like to say. G is for gate. If you close the gate, it's going to be a letter O, so open the gate. Let me show you that again, okay? You're going to start near the top, go up, curve down and around, and open the gate. That's the uppercase letter G. So let me show you what that looks like on the handwriting house. I'm going to put a little pink dot so you can see where to begin. So I start near the top, not at the top. That way I can go up and touch the top line, make a nice curve, go down and around, and open the gate. This is the uppercase or big letter G. So you just make a letter C, keep going, and then open the gate. You can practice right now if you'd like while I'm practicing. And if you'd like to just watch, you can practice later. So that's the uppercase G. Now let's talk about the lowercase g. Do you have a cat by chance? Or do you know somebody that has a cat? Sometimes cats like to chase things like a ball or a string. So the lowercase g makes me think about a cat. So here's a ball, and the cat's gonna hide behind the ball. All we can see is his tail. So that's the lowercase g. Let me show you again. So make the ball, and then I want you to go to the top of the ball and then make a big long cat's tail. Now some students want to do this. Let me show you. They want to make the ball and then the cat's tail like that. But that's not a long enough tail. Let's make a long cat's tail. Go all the way back to the top and then come down with your cat's tail. Okay, so let's see what that looks like on the handwriting house, okay? This is a little letter, but it's a teenager letter, so it's gonna hang out down in the basement. There's my ball, and then I'm going to make that cat's tail. There's the ball. Now I'm gonna switch to pink so you can see that I go all the way back to the top to make that cat's tail. A ball and a cat's tail. How about we do two more? A ball and a cat's tail. One more. There's the ball downstairs, and then the cat's tail goes all the way down into the basement. Well, let's talk about what letter G sounds like, okay? For that, I usually get some fun cups. Here's one that looks like it has Star Wars on there. So letter G makes this sound. It's kind of like you're drinking and gulping. G, g, g. Look at my throat. The letter G sound is all at the back of the throat. You can even see my throat. G, 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 g. Okay, let's try another cup. What sound does letter G make? This one is a Unikitty cup. So what does G say? G says G, G, G. Nice job. How about this Batman cup? What does G say? G says G, G, G. One more. I think this is a pirate ship. So what does G say? G says G, G, G. Nice job. So now that we know what G sounds like, I want us to blend with letter G. Okay, so remember, reading is just blending letter sounds together. So when we start to begin to read, we're just going to blend two sounds. This is a beginning reading skill. We're going to put G with all the vowels. Well, what are the vowels? The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. So let's put the letter G with an A. We know what G says. G says G, G, G. And A says t, like when you sneeze, ah. So let's blend this together, okay? G, ah, ga, ga, ga. Great work. Now let's put the letter G with an E. E kind of looks like an ear. And if you remember, E says what'd you say? Okay, let's put that together. G, ge, ge, ge. Let's try again. This time we're going to use an I. I sounds like this. Like a sticky, icky lollipop. All right, here we go. G, 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 g. Now let's try G-O. O sounds like this. Ah. So let's try to blend these two letters together. G, ah, ga, ga, ga. Now finally we're going to blend a G with a U. Now I'm just going to remind you what U says. U is like my friend U. He ate too many yummy sweet treats and so now he has a tummy ache. So U says, uh. So let's blend that together with G. Here we go. G, G, G. You did it. You did some blending today. If you're ready for blending, I want you to practice today. Ga, ge, ge, ga, ga. If you're not quite ready for blending, then I want you to just practice. G says g, 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 g. You can even get some fun cups to help you. So you got to get those letter sounds down. So that's the first thing. Once you get those down, you can start with your blending. So it depends on what you need to work on. All right, so now we're going to do some math. G says G as in grass and grow. So for math today, I thought we would look at some things that grow, and we're going to be deciding which has more and which has less. Let's look at these apple baskets. Okay, let's figure out, oh, let me see. Let me go to the apples. Sorry, those were pumpkins. Let's do the apples first. We're going to find out which has more. Which apple basket has more? Let's count the apples. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 apples over here. And let's look over in the other basket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 apples over here. So which is more? 3 or 6? Which is more? 6 is more. Nice job. You get a star. Wow, that was wonderful. Let's try again. All right, which has more? Which basket has more? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 in this basket and 1 over here. Which basket has more? You think it's the 4? 4 has more? You are so right, and you get another star. Let's try again. Which has more? We can look at that one and tell which basket has more. This one, you are right. That basket has more. You get another star. This time, let's try to see if we can decide which has less. We're going to use the pumpkins for that. So see if you can decide which has less. Let's count these, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 pumpkins in this basket and 1 over here. So which has less, not more, less? Is 4 less or 1 less? is less than 4. Nice job. You get another star. Let's try one more. We're going to still look at the one that has less. So which of these has less? Let's count. 1, 2, 3 over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which is less? 3 or 6? 3 is less. You get another star. Nice job with more and less. Okay, so now I want to talk about our shape practice for today. We're going to be doing something super fun together. We're going to be drawing a flower. Now, I'm going to give you the link so that you can print this sheet. I think it's really cool. You can cut out all the shapes and you can glue them and count how many of each shapes you have. But for today, for our class, I thought we would just draw the shapes together. We're going to start with a rectangle. That's going to be the grass. G is for grass. A rectangle has 4 sides, 2 sides short and 2 sides long. So draw a rectangle if you want to try this, or just watch me and then later you can cut out your shapes and do it. But this is a rectangle that's sideways. It's kind of laying down. We say that that's horizontal. When something is that way, back and forth like that, we say it's horizontal. So one horizontal rectangle, and then I'm going to make a rectangle that's up and down. When something is up and down, we say it's vertical. So there's one vertical rectangle on top. Okay, so far I have 2 rectangles, but I need some more rectangles later. So I'm just going to write a number 2 on the side to help me remember. Next, I'm going to make a circle right here on top of the vertical rectangle. And I'm going to make another circle in the sky. That's going to be the flower and the sun. I'm through with the circles, so I'm going to write 2 down here. It says, I used 2 circles. Now I'm going to need some triangles. Triangles have 3 sides, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need 6 triangles to make my flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 triangles, and I'm finished with triangles, so I'm going to write a number 6 down here. Okay, next I'm going to see if I can draw some diamonds. Diamonds have 4 sides, but the sides are slanted or diagonal. So I'm going to make 1 diamond over here and 1 diamond over here. Those are the leaves for the flower. And I'm through with the diamonds, so I'm going to make a number 2 here. I use 2 diamonds. Now I'm going to have to make some more rectangles up on the sun. I'm going to make rectangles all the way around the circle, 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to write a number 6 right here. And I know I already had 2 before. So let's add that together to see how many rectangles we used all together. I'm not going to count 6. We just counted those. I'm just going to add on 2. So start with 6 and add on 2 more. 7, 8. So all together, we used 8 rectangles to make our picture. So 8. Look at all those shapes. We used 2 circles, 6 triangles, 8 rectangles, and 2 diamonds. That's really pretty. Okay, so now it's time for our art, and I am so excited today about our art project. We're going to kind of combine art and science today. I'm just using a white cup. I'm going to make a grass head. We're going to do some planting. So this is going to be the face of our grass head friend, and then we're going to make some grass to grow up out of it to look like hair. We'll even cut the hair when it gets really long and do some measuring. But right now, let's just get this planted. Let's just get him fixed up. So I put 2 dots of glue on the front of my little cup. And now I'm just adding 2 wiggly eyes. Okay, that looks great. And now let's give him a smile. We want him to be happy, so let's give him a happy face. There we go. Okay, so now let's talk about a little bit of science because we're going to be planting some grass seeds. And did you know that grass is living? It's gonna be when it starts to grow. So it's gonna have some basic needs. There are 3 things that plants need. One of the things is dirt. Plants need dirt. So I have some. I'm going to just add the dirt into our cup. Another word for dirt is soil. So plants need dirt or soil. Let's add a little bit more. We're almost to the top. I think I could add just a little tiny bit more. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, now what we're going to do is put our grass seeds inside. I wanted to show you the grass seeds. This is what they look like. This says grass seed, and look, I see a letter G, G for grass. Is that an uppercase G or a lowercase g? That is an uppercase G, you're right. So this is the name on the bag, and so often when we have a name on top of a bag or a book, it always starts with a capital letter, just like your name. So that's the name of this product. All right, so we're going to just take our grass head friend, and then we're gonna put some grass seed right on the top of the dirt. Looks kind of bluish, doesn't it? Those grass seeds look kind of blue. I think I'm gonna add some more because I want him to have a lot of hair. So there we go. Now the next thing to do is just to cover it up with some more dirt. So let me just get another scoop. We'll cover those grass seeds with some dirt. Okay, that looks just about right. I'll pat it down just a little bit. So one of the things that plants need is dirt. We already have that in there, dirt. And the next thing that plants need is water. So I have some water, so I'll pour that in there. So we've added some water. The third thing that plants need is sunlight. So I'm going to put our little grass seed friend right over here, and that is next to a sunny window. In our classroom right there is a sunny window. So our little grass head friend will get lots of sun. So he has the 3 basic things that he needs. He needs dirt, water, and sunlight. So I think our little friend will be nice and happy here. We'll just have to remember to water him every day. Okay, so I have a book that I'd like to read to you. This book is about tall, tall grass. It's called In the Tall, Tall Grass, and it was written by Denise Fleming. And so let me pull that up so we can read it together. In the Tall, Tall Grass by Denise Fleming. I'm going to put the link below so you can read this story later and look at this video later too. In the tall, tall grass. In the tall, tall grass, crunch, munch, caterpillars lunch. Dart dip, hummingbirds sip in the tall, tall grass. Strum, drum, bees hum in the tall, tall grass. Crack, snap, wings flap in the tall, tall grass. Pull, tug, ants lug in the tall, tall grass. Slip, slide, snakes glide in the tall, tall grass. Rich, ratch, mole, scratch. Do you hear the rhyming words in this book? Skitter, scurry, beetles hurry in the tall, tall grass. Zip, zap, tongue snap in the tall, tall grass. Hip hop, ears flop. Stop, go, fireflies glow. Lunge, loop, bats swoop. Stars bright, moonlight. Good night, tall, tall grass. Well, what color is the grass? We forgot to do our color for today, so let's do it now. Grass is green, and so that's our color for today. Let's sing the song about green, and then I'll give you some ideas for homework. Green, green. I know how to spell green, green. Caterpillars are green and grasshoppers are too. I know how to spell green, green. We read about some things that were crawling in the tall, tall grass. For homework today, maybe you'd like to decorate the letter G with grass. You can go outside and pick some grass and then glue it to your letter G. Or maybe you want to color the letter G with a green crayon or marker. That's our color for today. Maybe also you'd like to decorate it with glitter if you have some. Don't forget to practice your blends today if you're ready to do that. Or if not, you can just practice that G says G, as in G, 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 like you're drinking. You can even use some fun cups to help you practice. I'd like for you to take some Legos or maybe some pet shops, put some over here, put some over there, and try to decide which has more, which has less. And then if you want to, you can even plant a grass head friend, or you can just come back and we'll share this one. This one's in our classroom, so we'll watch him grow. I hope you have a great day. Oh, I think that Sue had an announcement to make about tomorrow's circle time. Sue, would you like to come out and see our friends and make your announcement? Come on out, Sue. Sue, tell me what you wanted to say and I'll tell our friends. Oh, that's going to be fun. Are you going to wear one? Okay, well, I'll ask them. Sue said tomorrow we're going to be learning about letter H, and she wants to wear a hat, and she wants to know if you'll wear a hat too. So will you wear a hat and come back tomorrow for circle time? Okay, well, we'll see you then. It'll be hat day. See you later.